bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton, I boost up my rating, you know how I play with toys.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's Juwan Bentley. He's coming off an excellent 12-tackle game last week. It's the Patriots and the Cardinals, and it comes your way next.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 56 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And Danielle Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6". Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. Matt Judon there to bring him down. The Cardinals at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Mixing up the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Throwing Jones. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Holding offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The numbers for Mixon last week: 24 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matt Judon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and the Patriots take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Jones. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 1st and 10, Jones. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Jones looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Credit for that sack goes to Cameron Thomas. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And the drive starts with a completion left side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Back to throw again. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Jones. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Gano's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to McBride. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They're going to look to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to have it here just past the 25.
That's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Off play action. Jones. And that is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. That's complete to his tight end. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own.
And now, before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals will take over here just shy of the 30. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away? and take control of this game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second and 4. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 5. First down, Cardinals.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to look deep for more. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Throwing again on second down. Jones is going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. On third down, here's Eckler. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throwing, Jones. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now Jones. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New England. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. Room here to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's a give to Mixon. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. .47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, he'll get this to Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Jones on 3rd down. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Complete to Joe Mixon. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A handoff to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Arizona.
They'll look to throw here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Joe Mixon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Now, here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try the right side with Eckler. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. He's got him in, complete. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Claypool, 81 yards. And the Cardinals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Jones throwing to start the drive. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Running on first down, Eckler. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3-and-out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Number 16. It's the gain of 7. Brings up second.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's Eckler again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
To throw on second and 6, Jones. And a dump off here to Robinson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Eckler now between the tackles. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton from 13 yards out. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Again, it's Mixon. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Mixing up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often. Not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England. So for the Cardinals,